It's week 2 of the NFL, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Jets and the Steelers, and it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 25.
We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. It's week 2 of this NFL season. A couple of teams feeling good, Greg. Victory in the season opener, and that gives you just great momentum off the schneid to start the season. Now, what's ahead for these guys?
Going into week 1 was always kind of an interesting deal, Mike, and I always felt as a player, you prepare months for week 1, and then you prepare 7 days for week 2. It's kind of a very interesting thing, and here you have both teams, 1-0, gotten off to a great start. Now you only got a week to turn the page, and you want to get into a normal rhythm week to week of what is a long NFL season. The better you start, the better it makes the end of the year, and you find yourself in that playoff hunt. You want to get these early September games.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They're led by their quarterback out of Ohio State, first-round pick Justin Fields.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with. He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Fields from the gun on third down. He's got his man. Allen with the connection. Following the completion will get a stoppage. An injured player. Here's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Warren. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And he'll get this across midfield. He's brought down following a pickup of 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Fields. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. And he's in! Garrett Wilson! Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is first touchdown of the new year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. Now an opening has the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
One thing that was pretty evident when we had a chance to talk to him, Mike, is this guy, he just wasn't satisfied with his individual performance. They came away with the win, and that was great. But one area that seems to continue to hold him back is that he's predetermining where he goes with the ball. Not only did it lead to the 2 interceptions, but it leads to some missed opportunities as the play unfolds. He could have had more touchdown output if he would have just gotten off that first read and found the open man. He got away with it last week. He doesn't want to make a habit of trying to get away with it every week. He needs to clean that up, especially if he wants to come away with a win here today.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. They put Adams in motion. They run on the jet sweep. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
This is just another creative wrinkle that they can add to their offense to help move the chains. They don't do a ton of sweeps throughout the course of the game, but they do just enough here and there to keep the defense guessing.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
The open receiver is Dotson. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. Now some movement up front, flags down, mistake-filled first half continues. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face third and long. He'll look to throw. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
Defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them early in this game. That's already 2 sacks allowed.
The Steelers offense ready to possess the football for the second time.
Here we go, son.
They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here. They begin this drive 1st and 10. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. Fields now on 2nd down. Here's a screen set up for Warren. And that's a good game there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. Here's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run it here with Warren. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up 4th down. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The Jets offense ready to take over for their second possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. That's complete to the rookie first-round pick. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again. Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down forthcoming. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Fair catch made here. The drive will... At the 23-yard line. The Jets offense ready to take over once again. They'll begin with 1st and 10. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll bring this to about the 25. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. Now, faking the give. Got a man downfield. It's Devontae. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
They put Adams in motion. That is brought in at the 10. And he'll be taken down. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. They'll throw out of the gun. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's got it at the 3. And he's close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him short, put him down at the 1. The ball inches from the goal line. 3rd and goal. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Encroachment, defense.
Third and goal. They'll try to run it with Hall. Powering forward. He's in. Reese Hall. Touchdown, Jets. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the Jets will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here we go. A run up the middle with Warren. And this is going to be a Steelers 1st down as the tackle is made just shy of the 40. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll take this ahead to the 43-yard line. C.J. Mosley, the veteran linebacker, there to shut it down. Here's 2nd and 6. Now Fields. Quick slant into the hands of Wilson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Here's Fields to keep it himself. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. To throw is Fields. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Here we go.
Fields. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's hauled. And he'll work his way forward to about the 21. He'll drop to throw. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Khalil Mack, 3-time All-Pro. In there to bag another one. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Steelers offense ready to see what they can do. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. He'll take this forward maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward.
Here we go, Scott.
Throwing is Fields. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down back in the backfield in the area of holding.
Here we go.
They'll start this on the ground with Warren. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. C.J. Mosley, the veteran linebacker, there to shut it down. This is an RPO, and quickly they'll hit Allen. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Don't jump. Ready?
To throw is Fields. And that is incomplete. Pat Freiermuth, the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Now, fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. That's caught by the tight end, Tyler Conklin.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Here's a 3rd down and 4. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. This is taken at his own 30. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Steelers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now, a deep shot for Allen.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by him, there is a lot of space open.
Tomlin wants the officials to get another look at it. So out comes the challenge flag. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over. Remember, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have... He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and it's going to lead to 4th down. So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. The Jets offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. To the left side, and Adams has it. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Two minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Back to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. And that one incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet. We see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet. And as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup. And he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
3rd and a yard. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. Back to the air, one more time. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. He'll look to throw. Open man, that's Adams. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for the Jets. The Steelers offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Quick hitting slant there. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Fields. He'll get that complete. It's George Pickens. He'll get up and spike it, and let's check the clock. Maybe time for 2 plays here before the end of the half.
Here we go. Go.
Second down. It's Fields. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered, and that is how this first half will come to an end.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. And those two are tied up as they play the second quarter. We'll stay in the NFC North as we head over to the Motor City to check on the Lions at home in Detroit. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Packers. 2 touchdown passes there for Jared Goff. Finally, let's get you to Baltimore to check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. As you can see the score there in the second quarter. Lamar Jackson has thrown a touchdown pass. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Gibson now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Jets offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. Low-scoring game, all time, third quarter. And a touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. First and 10. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. One of the Steelers has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up, against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Second down and 8. Fields from the pistol. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one. Third down coming up.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Here we go, son.
Now, Fields. And this throw batted away and incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Third and long.
It's now third down and EQ.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts.
we go. We're good.
Fields from the gun on third down. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Keenan Allen. Touchdown, Steelers.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Gibson now on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. The visitors' offense getting set to get back to work. And, look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completion.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They will run it over center with Hall. And he'll work this forward to the 35. Peyton Wilson that time in on the stop. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down. They'll try the right side with Hall. He'll inch forward for maybe a yard with Deshaun Elliott on the tackle. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Another run here with Hall. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. On now comes the punt team for the Jets, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And once again, they try the same runner. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward, as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. They'll go again with Hall. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. 3rd and 9. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll try to run for it. A pickup there of 25 yards. And the Jets have a first down. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Steelers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Really nice job there defensively. I mean, they completely took away his first read, and instead of the young quarterback going through his progression and being patient, taking what the defense gives him, he decides to still try to fit it in and force that ball, and ultimately ends up resulting in the takeaway.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. On 2nd down, Warren. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. C.J. Mosley, the veteran linebacker, there to shut it down. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. They get 15 on that game. That's a Steeler first down. This a design run with Fields. Yeah! And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. First and 10.
Here we go.
To throw is Fields. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go, son. Go. Right.
Taking off. Whoa. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Don't jump. Ready?
That's another Pittsburgh Steeler.
Right.
They'll try to run with their fullback. A short game, down to the 7.
Here we go.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Right.
They run out of the gun with Warren. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
Fields now. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Justin Fields. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. The return starts from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to opt. Dotson, the man in motion. Now, faking the give. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
There's really no other way to put it, Mike. This has just been a rough outing for the young rookie quarterback. And I think everyone understands going into these games, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be learning moments that these guys are going to gain that they can only gain through experience. The problem is, it's really hard to have positive learning experiences when you throw 3 picks.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, side. Side.
Fields going to hang on to this one. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Side.
Fields now on 2nd down. Out quickly here to Pickens.
Let's give the defense a little credit here. You talk about read and reacting quickly. They recognize the screen right out of the jump, and he's able to beat the blocker to the spot and keep him to no gain.
He's got his man complete to Wilson. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Here we go. Side.
A 1st down throw for Fields. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Mosley. And the Jets are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. Right away, they'll set up to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Open man downfield is Conklin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They put Adams in motion. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's going to air this one out looking for Dotson.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
15-yard pickup there. Good for a Jets 1st down. They'll look to throw again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. A give. Here's Hall. Crazy. And he's going to be taken down.
Well, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop it.
And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down. One more time, they give it to Hall. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 10. 2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd. That's in the end zone and intercepted. He gets free. Past the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Steelers. What a spectacular take back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike, not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley. He's able to outrun the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense back onto the field for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Right back to the air following that pick 6. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. They'll come up now for second down and 4. There's that man again. Another catch. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. He'll tuck it and take off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Here we go.
They run with Warren. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. Now Warren. And he'll get about 3 yards of that back. Second and long. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Now Mike Tomlin going to send out the field goal unit. This will be from 47 yards. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Steelers, winners, as we say so long from the confluence of the Three Rivers in Pittsburgh.